What's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. What's going on? Pro X Super Lime. What does that mean? All right. Anyways, exit out of that. Okay. Play some grid. Later on, I don't know what I'm gonna play on Kick. But I'll figure it out. I have no upgrades for that car? Weird. I'm trying to think. I wonder if they took that one car out of the game where it had like the cool back tail lights. I think they took that car out the game because I think that was a car that it was like I think they either discontinued it or like it was a car that they just decided to not release. I think it was Honda. It was somebody major that had released that car. I see they all going to that side, so let me come over here. It's like, when is he not crashing? That's what I would say to that guy. When is he not crashing? Because it seems like every time when we race, this man probably be having some of the dopest races, I feel like, if I'm not out there with him. But when I'm out there with him, he feels like he needs to crash. He needs to do some stuff that just don't make no sense. It's like, sir, just stop crashing, okay? Just drive. I don't care how you do it, just do it. That man's like, nah, like if he's racing, then I'm gonna crash. But I feel like by himself, he'll handle a race no problem. No, I think he has. I think it was the drifting competitions. He was like second place, I feel like. I think if I had to do those drifting competitions again in this game, but I know for a fact that he did perfectly fine, like by himself. But when it's like a team thing, he feels like he needs to mess up. I feel like cause I hear the helicopter in this game. I feel like it's like flying right over my head. What's up, Treyway? Going good. How about yourself? I know one thing. This track got way too many turns. Chilling. That's cool. That's cool. Probably if I had that one steering, the Ferrari steering wheel, I feel like it probably would have. Oh crap! I feel like it definitely would have raced better. But the Logitech controller, I like this one. This one's nice. Just trying to roll my sleeves up. I was like, that's your own crash trying to do that. Just realized this. Yeah, I've had that emote. I've had that emote for a minute now. This is the last lap. Nice emotes. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was like, I think, just seeing it where it was like other friends there, streamers, seeing how they have their emotes. Now I was like, nah, let me go ahead and create some myself. I be hearing it some places, they be like, people be having to charge. I'm like, I'm like, nah, I'll figure that stuff out myself. I'm cheap when it comes to things like that. I'm like, nah, I'll just figure it out. Create my own emote. I feel like I'll have like a better idea of doing it versus having somebody else do it. No disrespect to anybody else, but I'm like, nah, I gotta do that stuff myself. Oh yeah, this was a 3-round race. Dang. Well, I'm gonna be here for a while. Oh, this is a point-to-point race, alright. Grid reminds me of either Forza or Need for Speed Shift. It does have that inspiration. No, because Grid is owned by EA. So yeah, I can definitely see like the Need for Speed Shift elements in this game. Forza, yeah, maybe like the older Forzas, like Motorsports, like 4 maybe. But yeah, they acquired the company that made Grid, which is Codemasters. So technically, yeah, EA is behind Grid now. This Grid, not the last. I know because they came out with like one last Grid, Codemasters did, and then after that, that's when they sold the rights to EA. That's how you be ended up as rivals in this game, because it's like cars want to drive out in front of you and stuff. It's like, bro, you don't see a whole Ferrari driving on the side of you? It's like, move out the way. I know these cars number. That's their thing. Oh, let's drive out in front of them and try to mess them all up in the race. I'm like, all right, you guys go to one side, I'm gonna stick to the other side. But I feel like EA has one job to do, and that's to only work on racing games. It's best for them to do that, honestly, because I think one time I saw they try another game that's not related to racing, and that wasn't good. So, yeah. The thing is with EA is that me personally, I feel like that because of the success of some of their other games like Madden, FIFA, Battlefield, they're like, oh, well, we can continue. Because, like, I know with Battlefield, people wasn't really feeling this last one that they came out with. And I have to say, I just think that EA, they need to just take a break from developing video games tonight, and that goes for all games, because this last Need for Speed wasn't all that good. The past 2 Need for Speeds was actually good. Payback and Heat, yeah, I did like those Need for Speeds compared to Unbound. Unbound, in my opinion, was like, it was just, the only reason I feel like the game had like a big selling point is because they had A$AP Rocky behind it. I guarantee and promise you, if they didn't have A$AP Rocky behind it, that game wouldn't have been so good. Or it wouldn't have had a commercial success. Because I just think, in my opinion, Need for Speed, since Heat, it's fallen off. Like, the name at least has fallen off. I'm like, I'd rather play this, like, and it just, it's not like they're not making it progressively better. Like, and then they was like, I think, yeah, they came out with like a remastered one. I'm like, they should have remastered the original Most Wanted or the other Need for, like, the PlayStation 2 and those Need for Speed games. But it's like they're remastering ones that, like, you know, Hot Pursuit, that I don't really remember playing. I don't even think I played Hot Pursuit when it came out. It might have been good, but yeah, it wasn't a Need for Speed that I was particularly interested in. The Most Wanted, that was like that. Like the ones that was competing with like Midnight Club back in the day. Those, in my opinions, are the best Need for Speeds. And then like with other EA games like Madden, I don't really, you know, see any new things with Madden besides like what, maybe a new face in the game, but that's about it. What they need to do is come out with another NBA Live. That's what they need to do. Work on something new. Work on something different. Like, they should be using the time to do that. I know one thing, it is raining hard in this game. Definitely getting a new graphics card. Yeah, you can tell. You can definitely tell like how good the graphics done got with this. I miss first-person mode on Need for Speed games, though. Because that don't have that Heat, Payback, Unbound Rivals, original Need for Speed 1. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, because I think it was when Unbound came out. I wanted to see if my steering wheel controller had worked with the game. And it didn't even have, like, no first-person view. And then the steering wheel controller support, it's not really all that good. So that's why I'm like, yeah, Need for Speed, I think they're still trying to have, like, this original arcade type feel to it, but I'm like, you gotta understand, people, like, it was good, but I just think that they messed up a lot. Like, there's issues with Payback, there's issues with Heat, Unbound. I'm like, I just don't even see the reason for that game to even exist. So if they stop supporting that game after a few months, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It's like what they need to do for that game is have it where the police chases don't last forever. I think that's why that game didn't do so well, is because it's just nobody don't really care that much for Need for Speed anymore. And then on top of that, it's like you're having the police start chasing you right when you're about to do a mission. So that's, I'm like, that's at least the reason why I don't particularly care for playing that game, because I'm like, yeah, it's just police chases, just they get just too much after a while. It's like, okay, I think you guys is chilled. It's okay. Like, at least with Payback, they wait until you did a mission to do a police chase. Heat, they had it where it happened at night. Unbound's like, nah, it don't matter what time of the day it is. Like, you're gonna get chased by some cops for no reason. Be using a completely different car, but they somehow recognize me, and I'm like, yeah. Unbound, I'm like, whoever was behind that, you can tell, like, who was behind which Need for Speed. Like, y'all needed the people that was behind Payback and Heat to come out with another Need for Speed. And if they were the ones that work on Unbound, it's like, what were you guys smoking when you decide to come out with that? I haven't played nor experienced the game. Yeah, it's not all that fun. I'll tell you that much. You can save your money or wait until that game, because if you have like the EA Play membership thing, eventually they'll have it where that game will come out on there for and you don't have to pay for it, no extra cost. You'll be able to download it for free if you have the membership. So that's, I'm like, I'll wait until then. I wish I did that, but you know, games, they like to do, or developers be liking to do the whole clickbaiting with games, make a game seem like it's gonna be all fun. Then when you buy it and play it, it's not all that fun. feel like games that don't really have a whole lot of promotion ends up doing well, and then games that be overly promoting, yeah, they don't do as well. I think the one only time that it did happen where it's like they were overly promoting the game and it did well was when Grand Theft Auto 5 released originally. But now, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5, the only reason why that game is good today is because of the whatchamacallit, the role-playing servers. I'm trying to think of some other games. Call of Duty, yeah, that game. They're gonna have to do some more updates to that, for sure. But yeah, games that just got too much advertisement, yeah, it's not going to, in my opinion, it's not going to be all that good. It's crazy how this controller will do that. Like, if you let go of the controller... Hold on for a second. Let me find it straight away. Like, it'll just start going back and forth. I'm not even controlling it. That's just the player doing that. Okay, I think that was... Alright, so those are all those races. Truck kind of drives weird. I don't know why. It's like, it just seems like they don't drive. Then it's on top of that, it's gonna be raining and snowing. Yeah. No, this race is gonna take me a while. Dang.
I think you may have upset them.
Why is this car not turning? What, like, how far you gotta turn the steering wheel for it to turn? Dang, that's why I don't like driving the trucks in here. The cars on the trucks don't know how to turn, bruh. Why is this, man? It shouldn't take that much to turn no truck. That's another thing. I'm not. If it's raining like this, nah, the race is gonna get canceled. That is such a safety hazard to have it where it's like somebody be racing out in some weather conditions like this. I ain't never seen the times where I've watched NASCAR, Formula One. I'm trying to think. Rally racing, drag racing. I've never seen it where they race out in rain. Maybe they do, and I just don't see it. But I just know for a fact that they ain't gonna be racing out in no rain like this, because the rain, that's way too bad. And it's like a car, truck, any vehicle is definitely flipping or sliding out of control in weather conditions like this. I know, like with rally racing, I know they might have it where they racing out in like some mountain-like area and some snow, but yeah, that car is equipped for that. But I feel like a car that's not equipped for it, that's not gonna work.
So your last lap was a 1:24.2.
I'll be glad when these truck races is over. I just don't get why, like, the turning with the truck is just, like, I know it can't be this bad in real life, because if so, I'm like, yeah, I can see why trucks like this are no longer in circulation, because it's like, I already know there's gonna be a bunch of people getting into car accidents if they had trucks like this that still exist.
Last lap was a 1:13.2.
It sound like my car got like a flat tire. I hear like some like weird rumbling noise. No, it can't be a flat tire because the noise is still going off even midair.
The time last lap was a 1:26.6.
It's like, bro, why am I tired and I just started streaming? I should have took me a nap. Teammate all the way back in 13th place. It's like, man, it's like, just go ahead and retire. I got it from here. Nah, I'm good. Good on that. Why does these cars feel like they need to, like, dang, bruh, stay in your own lane, Jesus. These cars, man, I swear. Huh, that's weird. I swear, man, these cars do that crap on purpose. Drive out in front of you. Dang. Is that it? Is that the last race? Because I'm like, bro, I need me a nap. I was about to say, I'm about to exit out because I'm not going to be sitting here looking at no black screens and stuff. Alright, let's find somebody to raid. Oh, anybody online? Alright, so anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you everybody that stopped by today's stream. Stay tuned for the Kick stream that should be happening maybe an hour or two from now.